Today's video is proudly powered by our partner, Oxide Hosting. Get your products hosted by them with their cheap, reliable services. So what are you waiting for? Check them out in the description below.
PHP is a language that is still widely used within many big companies. And you may be wondering, why PHP? Aren't there many PHP tutorials on YouTube out there already? Yes, there are. But most of those tutorials, if not all, are written in PHP 5. And PHP 5 is pretty outdated right now. So that's why in this tutorial series we're gonna focus on PHP 7, which is at the time of recording the latest version. But of course you heard me say that PHP is a language that's still widely used. So let's have a look at the companies that use PHP. As you can see on this website called StackShare, there are at least 43,000 companies that use PHP. And some of these you may recognize, like Facebook, Slack, Tumblr, Roblox. Let's see, we got 9gag over here. Wikipedia. Wikipedia is entirely written in PHP. But of course we got Tumblr as well, which if I recall correctly recently switched to PHP 7. But then again, Tumblr is using itself as one of their business tools, so I don't know how trustworthy the information is. And as you can see, Wikipedia runs on PHP, Nginx, Node.js and MySQL. So as you can see, these are a lot of companies that you probably recognize. I recognize HelloFresh. What is this? Streamlive.to. I don't know that one. Tesla Motors even uses PHP. I see Typeform. And Trivago uses PHP. You name it. Even our MenuDocs website uses PHP at the time of recording. Let's go over installing PHP. For local development, I really like to use XAMPP, at least on Windows and Mac. If you're on Linux, I would just recommend installing Nginx and PHP FPM, but that's entirely up to you. This runs on Linux as well. But if you want to follow along with this tutorial series, I would recommend that you install XAMPP as well, as this is what we will be going to use for our web server. Since in front of me is a clean Windows install, I can just download it for Windows. And I'm gonna run this. And once we run the installer, you get to see this screen. The installation is very easy. We can just leave everything as default. XAMPP is gonna install under C/XAMPP by default. I'm gonna leave it on this default location as it is a very convenient location if you want to put your files on the web server. I'm gonna hit next. Yep, I'm gonna hit next on English as well. I don't want to learn anything about Bitinami. I've never needed it in my life. I'm gonna hit next. And now it's installing XAMPP. This installation will take some time and I will get back to you once it's done. And once the installation is finished, you will see this screen in front of you. From here, we can click Finish and XAMPP will automatically start the control panel, as you can see right at the bottom here. From this control panel, we can start Apache, which will also start PHP. Yes, I will allow that. As you can see, we also have MySQL, we have an FTP server and many other things. For now, we only need Apache, but later in the series we will use MySQL as well. So right now we can open our favorite browser, or the one that's just installed on your system, and go to localhost, and you will see this page. If you go to localhost and see this page, it means that XAMPP is successfully installed. To check if PHP is successfully installed as well, you can go up to the menu here and click on PHP info. And as you can see, you get this very ugly page, and it has installed PHP's version 7.4.5. And that is how to install And that is how to install PHP on your computer. If you like this video, leave a like, subscribe to MenuDocs if you haven't already, and I see you guys next time with the second installment of this tutorial series. Goodbye!